if your favorite K-pop idols were cast in the world of Death Note? Imagine an EXO member holding the Death Note, a BLACKPINK member channeling Misa's chaotic glam, or a shiny member silently outsmarting everyone as near. In this deep dive, we reimagine Death Note's legendary characters through the lens of K-pop royalty. For those new to Death Note, it's a psychological thriller anime where a high school genius discovers a notebook that lets him kill anyone by writing their name. A deadly game of cat and mouse follows between him and a reclusive detective known only as L. Now, let's match K-pop's brightest stars to the anime's most iconic roles. Smart, grounded, and emotionally intelligent, Kim Ji-won embodies Shiori's calm presence. As someone who enters the story briefly but leaves an emotional impact, both women represent the rare human connection Light once valued. T.O.P. is enigmatic, commanding, and otherworldly, perfect for the ancient, towering Shinigami king. His deep voice, artistic eccentricity, and detached aura bring that mystical power and timeless disapproval to life. Wonyoung's elegant youth and public image align with Saya's role as Light's younger sister, sweet, stylish, but deeply affected by the chaos around her. Both symbolize innocence under pressure, beauty within systems they can't fully control. BM has that rugged charisma and unpredictable presence that matches Higuchi's chaotic ambition. While BM uses his energy for art and positivity, Higuchi represents what happens when hunger for power goes unchecked. Elegant, poised, and used as a symbol of perfection, Karina and Takata both embody the dangerous grace of someone shaped by expectations. But there's more behind the mask: ambition, self-preservation, and a desire to control their own narrative. Cool-headed and clever, Solji matches Naomi's sharp mind and emotional restraint. Both are perceptive and emotionally resilient, able to act logically even when their hearts are breaking. Naomi's depth fits Solji's understated brilliance perfectly. Ray was a loyal, rule-abiding agent, thoughtful but ultimately doomed. JB's calm intensity, sense of duty, and investigative gaze reflect Rei's intelligence and fate-bound resolve. The tragedy is in their silence. Dramatic, media-hungry, and obsessed with being seen, Demegawa's flamboyance meets its match in Heechel's variety show king energy. Except, Heechel knows it's a performance. Demegawa doesn't. Still, both thrive in the spotlight. Wise, composed, and endlessly supportive, Leeteuk embodies Watari's paternal calm. A mentor, a bridge, a legacy builder, Leeteuk, like Watari, holds the chaos together without seeking the spotlight. Yukita is brave to a fault, and so is San. Fearless on stage and fiercely loyal off it, San would be the first to charge in, regardless of danger. There's reckless heroism in his blood, much like Yukita's tragic sacrifice. Idealistic and passionate, Juyeon embodies IVE's youthful energy and emotional investment in justice. He's earnest and brave, often rushing in to protect others. Both show raw determination, even if it puts them at risk. Magi is reliable, observant, and dependable, everything Shonu has represented as a leader. He may not say much, but when he moves, everyone notices. Both operate from the background, silently anchoring their teams. Shonu equals Magi. The backbone you forget is carrying everything. Sharp, serious, and principled, Changbin exudes the kind of energy Aizawa carried throughout the investigation. Both men value truth and teamwork, but never shy away from going against leadership when it's the right thing. Changbin's grounded presence and analytical mind make him a clear Aizawa. Is charismatic, approachable, and a bit impulsive, just like Matsuda. He brings warmth and humanity into serious situations, often underestimated but always loyal and ready to risk everything. Yuta's balance of humor and heart makes him the ideal Matsuda figure, underestimated but never out of the fight. Taeyang's steady presence, principled persona, and emotional maturity mirror Soichiro's unwavering fatherhood and moral center. He's someone you trust, always calm but firm when it counts. If Soichiro led a band instead of a task force, he'd lead it with honor, loyalty, and quiet strength, much like Taeyang. As one of the youngest, Dino reflects Minoru's ambitious and sometimes underestimated energy. He's clever, observant, and quick to adapt, traits Tanaka used in Death Note, the Akira story. Dino could easily be the one handed the Death Note in a new era, ready to flip the rules with Gen Z flair. Hoshi brings intense dedication, perfectionism, and a near-religious work ethic to every performance, much like Mikami's near-fanatical loyalty to justice and Kira. There's a fire in Hoshi's eyes when he dances, choreographs, and leads, channeled, exact, and purpose-driven. He'd be the one to wield the notebook as a sacred duty. Philosophical, articulate, and burdened by thought, RM mirrors Ryozaki's analytical soul. His lyrics question existence, power, and morality, just like Ryozaki would interrogate the Death Note's implications before using it. RM stands for introspective leadership and moral complexity, the detective of consciousness in K-pop. Emotional depth, artistic sensitivity, and soft-spoken aura make her the perfect Remington, protective yet reserved. Rem carries sorrow and conviction quietly. IU's ballads often echo themes of loss, love, and sacrifice. Much like Rem's entire story arc, she's not just an observer of love, she defends it with her life. Bold, instinctual, and always redefining the norm, Taeyang embodies Mellow's unfiltered energy. Her fashion risks, tattoos, and introspective lyrics mirror Mellow's refusal to follow structure. She's the wild card, not evil, just electric. In another life, she'd eat chocolate while planning a music video heist and dropping a diss track about conformity. Taemin's art lives in silence and detail. There's a childlike curiosity and elegance in his performances, yet underneath lies razor-sharp intelligence and mystery. Like Near, he's unbothered by drama, but always 5 steps ahead. His minimalist stage presence hides layers of calculation. Still, stiller, stillest. Then boom. Brilliance. Jackson thrives in beautiful anarchy. He observes, disrupts, and never quite plays by the rules, and enjoys the chaos with a smirk. As Ryuk, Jackson would drop the notebook just to see what unfolds, all while dropping albums and flexing in designer. He doesn't play the game. He watches it burn with popcorn in one hand and a mic in the other. Lisa is a global fashion icon, a show-stopping performer, and a cultural force, not unlike Misa, whose influence and obsession power parts of the Death Note universe. Lisa's charm borders on dangerous. You love her, fear her, and follow her. Her energy screams chaotic neutral diva, and her fanbase would rewrite fate just to protect her. Suho's polished leadership and composed demeanor mask a quietly strategic and introspective core. Like Light, he moves with a sense of purpose and elegance, carrying the weight of responsibility while keeping emotions in check. Suho commands respect not through noise but intellect. If Light had debuted through SM Entertainment instead of picking up a Death Note, he'd look a lot like this. Pristine on the outside, calculating beneath. From strategic masterminds to chaotic wildcards, these K-pop idols reflect the same energy, complexity, and magnetism of Death Note's unforgettable cast. Whether it's Suho's calm control, Lisa's star power, or Taemin's quiet brilliance, one thing's clear. In this alternate universe, the battle for justice would be fought with microphones, fan cams, and choreography. Which matchup surprised you most? Who would you cast differently? Comment below and let's debate.